I caught my husband at his ex's house, and everything changed. I thought we were just having a rough patch. Turns out, he was hiding everything. We had been married for almost 20 years. We weren't newlyweds, and the honeymoon phase was long behind us, but we had a bond built through decades of shared experiences. Raising kids, paying bills, building a life. We weren't perfect, but we were solid. Or at least, I thought we were. Every marriage has its ups and downs. We were going through a down. We were disconnected, distant. He'd get home from work and disappear into his phone. Conversations were short, tension was thick, and physical intimacy? Practically non-existent, but I chalked it up to stress, burnout. The usual excuses that long-term couples give themselves to keep the wheels moving. Then came the day that shook everything. It was a Wednesday, mid-morning. I was at work, sipping my second coffee when my phone rang. It was my husband. He never called me during the day, so I answered quickly. "Hey," he said casually. "Want to grab lunch today?" I blinked. "Lunch? I already ate. Are you near my office or something?" He hesitated. "No, actually, I wanted to be honest with you. I'm heading over to Jane's house." My stomach dropped. Jane, his ex. A woman whose name still echoed in arguments we had years ago. The woman he always claimed was ancient history, yet somehow always lingered in the shadows of our marriage. The one who got away, but not really. He explained she was going through a divorce, and he offered to help clean up her house to get it ready to sell. She asked for help. "It's nothing, I'm just doing a favor, she won't even be there." I felt the blood rush to my head. "You don't need to be over there. I'm not okay with this." He got defensive, dismissive. "It's just cleaning, you're overreacting." The argument escalated. I finally shouted, "You know what? Do whatever the hell you want," and slammed the phone down. And he did. Weeks passed. We went back to our daily routines, though now there was an invisible crack running through the center of our home. I couldn't stop thinking about it. Why her? Why now? Why, after all these years, was she suddenly relevant again? And then, something even more suspicious happened. I tried to reach him one afternoon. No answer. Our daughter mentioned he said he was going to be in meetings all day. His sister said he mentioned a doctor's appointment. 2 different lies. Something snapped inside of me. I got in my car and drove. I didn't have a destination, but my hands, they knew. They took me straight to her neighborhood. His car was there, parked in the driveway, like it belonged there. My pulse exploded in my ears, my vision blurred with rage and heartbreak. I marched to the door and knocked. Her teenage son answered, surprised. Behind him came him. My husband. He looked like a deer in headlights. "What are you doing here?" he asked, his voice cracking. "I could ask you the same," I snapped, pushing past him into the house. There she was, standing in the kitchen with cleaning gloves and a bottle of bleach. The air reeked of lemon and betrayal. "I told you," he said. "We're just cleaning, that's all." But I wasn't buying it. Not anymore. That night, I waited until he was asleep. I took his phone and I started going through it. The texts were there, tons of them, flirting, jokes that only lovers share, late-night heart emojis, and one message I'll never forget. "I still think about us, about what we could have been." She replied, "My door is always open." He didn't delete that one. Maybe he forgot, maybe he wanted to be caught. But I had seen enough. I snapped, I screamed, I cried, I tore our wedding photo off the wall and shattered the frame on the kitchen floor. I called my sister in a frenzy, sobbing so hard I could barely speak. I was humiliated, I was ruined. This wasn't just a betrayal of trust, it was the unraveling of 20 years of loyalty. And what did he do? He begged. He said it didn't mean anything. He said they never slept together. It was just texting. Just emotional support. But isn't that worse? He gave her the version of himself that used to be mine. The one who listened, the one who flirted, the one who loved. He blocked her, cut her off. She moved to another state not long after. But the damage? It stayed. Every time he touches me now, I wonder if he touched her. Every time he says, "I love you," I hear it in her voice. I try to move on, I try to forget, I try to rebuild. But some betrayals don't heal. They just scar. And no matter how much he apologizes, I still see his car in her driveway. I still see her smile when she opened the door. I still feel the crack that started that day and never really closed. What do you do when the person you trusted most hands your heart to the one who broke it before? You survive, but you never forget. Let me know what you think and don't forget to like and subscribe.